Hey guys, welcome to MNMMPT Nati YouTube channel. Today I am going to cover one of those areas in PT where a lot of students have concern in. Now that is essay writing. Now I am not going to discuss the entire essay topic over here because I've already done that. If you have not watched the essay video and if you have the time, do go back to that video and watch the entire video. That will give you a better understanding of how to tackle the essay topic in your PT exam. Now, the most difficult part, according to me, that a lot of students face in their essay writing in PT is to figure out a correct idea. That's the first struggle, and afterwards there are few more struggles like spelling mistakes and typing speed and all that. But let's deal with this first struggle today, which is how to generate ideas efficiently as quick as possible without wasting your time, because in exam you cannot afford to waste a lot of time just to think about the essay title. So what I would suggest first thing is, if you are someone who can generate essay ideas quickly, that's great, good. But if you struggle, what you should do is start typing the essay template and meanwhile also think of the essay title. Now this is doing two things at the same time, which is not a lot of which is not something which a lot of students can do easily. But obviously if you build a habit of it, eventually it does come and you will be successful in it. So the first thing I will do is I will definitely read my essay title. All right, after you read the essay title, first impression you should have is you need a simple basic level idea. They don't expect you to generate Oxford level, Cambridge level ideas. So don't think that if I generate a great idea, a fantastic idea, only then I'm getting a good score. No, that's not the case. Your English matters, your typing, your grammar, your structure, that matters more, to be honest, than the idea. Now that doesn't mean that you write down an idea which is not relevant to the topic. Even that's not something I'm encouraging you to do. All right, so let's say you read your essay title. Now the first thing you have to understand is whether that essay is one topic essay, two topic essay, or problem solution essay. Let's start with the easiest one, problem solution essay. Very easy to pick up if that essay title is a problem solution essay, because it will have words like problem, solution, causes, effects, issues, and you will just read it and you'll find out that there is a problem given to you. Maybe they have a solution in mind, or maybe they are asking you to find out a solution. I have to understand one thing. When I have a problem solution essay, my body one is always something where I describe the problem, and body two is something where I describe the solution. Now, if you do not know what is body one, body two, you should go back to the essay video, go and have a look at the structure. You will understand what I'm trying to say. In problem solution essay, you cannot just describe one thing in the essay and then just move on. No, you have to describe problem, you have to describe solution. All right, let's say if the problem is, let's say if there is this what do you call the title of COVID, very common these days. All right, so because of COVID, international travel has been banned. So what solutions will you recommend? Straight away, it's a problem solution essay. First thing I have to describe is the problem. What is the problem? Ask yourself this question. What is the problem? COVID. COVID is the problem. Describe something about the problem. COVID is the problem. It's very infectious. It can transfer from one person to the other very easily. It can be very dangerous for someone. It takes time to recover. It takes a lot of money to, whatever the problem, that's the problem. All right. But only one sentence. You don't have to write an entire story on it. Similarly, that one sentence is your idea. Now, when you describe your solution, what's the solution you will give? People need to maintain their distance, or they need to maintain their hygiene. Any one solution. So whenever you see that sentence in front of you, ask yourself a question. What is the problem? What can I give as a solution? And you will come up with the idea very soon. That's as simple as it. I do not need to go very in detail. It's just a very basic level. Second thing, one topic essay. One topic essay is very easy. It's a single sentence. There is no comparison. There is no problem solution words, nothing. One sentence given to you and they will ask you to describe it in detail. Always prefer to have one positive idea and one negative idea. All right. And why am I saying that? Because of the structure we have shared. You can always write down one negative first or one positive first or one negative after, whatever structure you're following, doesn't matter. I would always go with one positive idea, one negative idea. Let's say there is a sentence saying people should use public transportation more these days. Discuss. Just one sentence, all right? Now, it doesn't describe any comparison, it doesn't describe any problem solution, just one sentence, and they've asked you to discuss in detail. Let's write down the positive about it. Public transportation, you're saving the environment by reducing the use of fuel. Straightforward, simple. Negative, you have to wait for public transportation for a long time sometimes and you might be late at work. Now, do you think these ideas were something that you will feel, wow, what an extraordinary idea, I could never think of this idea? No, very simple idea. That's what I always promote. Go for simple ideas. That's how you generate ideas in one topic essay. One positive, one negative, that's it. Don't think my idea is not that good. Will I get a good score? That's not going to happen, all right? Third and the last thing, two topic essay. Two topic essay, straightforward. There is a comparison between two things. I always give an example of tea or coffee. All right. Let's say people prefer drinking more coffee than tea early in the morning. Describe. Now, than, T-H-A-N, that is the word of comparison. The moment you have a word of comparison, or the moment you see there is a comparison made between two different subjects, that is a two topic essay. Now, a lot of students, what they do is, when they see comparison made between two things, they just describe one of them in the entire essay, move on. No, that's not going to work. If you want a good score in essay writing, understand one thing. They have given you comparison between two things. Whenever you see comparison between two things, select one. When I say select one, that means you like one of them and you do not like the other one. Straightforward. Let's say in this case, I prefer coffee, for example. I like coffee, that means I don't like tea. I cannot like both the things, or I cannot dislike both the things. I have to like one, I have to dislike one, all right? Now let's say I like coffee. When I like coffee, I have to write positive about coffee. Common sense, right? And if I don't like tea, I have to write negative about tea. Simple. So when I know that, okay, let's say they have said red color over green color. Select one, all right? I like green color. I'm going to say green is a good color. I love seeing green trees around me, green plants around me. Nature is green in color. I just love looking at the nature, and that's why I feel green is a better color for me. Done. Red color. Red color, if you feel you want to write disadvantage, blood is red in color. I literally cannot see blood, and whenever I see blood, I feel that it's, it just upsets me, it disturbs me. Straightforward, simple. Let's keep the example of tea or coffee. All right, coffee. I like to have caffeine in the morning. It just wakes me up. It's easy to make. It doesn't take that long. I can make it I know how to make good coffee easily and whatnot. Tea, it's good for health. It's easy to make or whatever. If tea is good for you, you have to select one. Now let's say you don't like tea. What can you write? It's a long process to make tea. The traditional tea that I like, it's long process. It's a lot of work in the kitchen. You can't make it instantly. The instant tea is not that good in taste. Whatever, who cares? If your idea is relevant to the topic and your English is good, your spellings are good, your grammar is good, your structure is proper, your word limit is good, you will get your score. So I hope you understand what is more important when essay comes in the picture, how to generate ideas. I did not want it to make this video too long. Just understand one thing. Keep it simple is what I always promote for essay. And also, if you feel that, still you are having that fear of essay, there is a list of essay, on different websites. If you go and see, there's a fixed list of essay. You get your you get one essay from that list only, or even two sometimes. Just quickly go through that list, There is no need to type every single essay. Just go through the essay title, and the moment you feel that, okay, this is something tricky, read it. Maybe if you don't know the meaning of any word, search it. If, for example, you see xenophobia, oh my god, I don't know what xenophobia is, quickly go and Google search what xenophobia is, because essay will be from the list that you have on different websites. All right, go and have a look at those lists if you want to. And honestly, I would never go with that mentality that I will get essay from this only. What if I don't? I don't want to stress in the exam. I don't want to panic in the exam. So understand one thing, have a general assumption. Any idea you have, you should know the positive and the negative of it, and you will be fine. I hope I've addressed the problem of creating or generating ideas in essays properly. If you still have any further questions, feel free to comment here in the comment section below. We always give one-on-one consultation for 30 minutes, sometimes even 1 hour for our students. If you are someone who's willing to book those consultations, get in touch with us on Facebook Messenger or Instagram. You can search M&MM PT Nati. We're there as well. We can chat personally. We can book some slot for you. Doesn't matter if it is PT or Nati. We're happy to do one-on-one consultations with you to help you personally. And we have been helping a lot of students, and they have got their scores. So that does help our students. With that, I'll take your leave. Practice a lot and get in touch with us if you need anything more. Bye for now.